Hi, everyone. Welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. My name is Skyla Ramirez. We have a little intro today before we jump into our meditation. The last few sessions have revolved around unique breathing techniques that are used to shift your brain rhythms to help you to move into a meditative state faster. So most people would agree that just sitting down and falling into a meditative state is very challenging and rare. And we're using these breathing techniques to basically help to expedite that process of getting into that meditative state in a short period of time. Now, considering the weather today, we're going to refine the meditation around an energy in the body that is supported by the sun energy. So on days like this where it's dreary and kind of rainy, the type of meditation is refined depending on environment. So today's meditation is going to open with a breathing technique known as Ujjayi breath. So I invite you to first try this with me. Inhale through your nose, exhale from your throat as if you're going to fog a mirror. And make it so that that breath is audible. You want to hear it coming out from your mouth. Now, I do understand if you're at work, if you're in a cubicle today, you might be trying to maybe muffle the sound a little bit, but just let it go as much as possible. Let's try a few more. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, ha breath. Just like you're trying to fog a mirror. And that ha sensation is going to be an integral component in invoking the solar or the sun energy. Let's try one more. Mouth open, that way the jaw is relaxed, the spine is going to relax. Big inhale. Now keeping that sensation of ha, no matter where you are, lower the chin a little bit, feeling that the base of the skull and the back of your neck are relaxed. Let's close the mouth, closing the mouth only so that the lips are touching. There's really no pressure between the lips or in the jaw to keep the lips touching. As you inhale, breathe in through the nose. Rest the tongue in the mouth and exhale with that ha sensation, keeping the lips together. Now, maybe you're able to hear it from my end, or maybe not, but you would hear a sound with the breath muffled in the back of the throat and in the cheeks. Sometimes we call this a scuba diver sound or a Darth Vader sound. This is the quality or the character of Ujjayi, of that heated breath. Inhale into your nose. And now listen for an exaggerated tone in that breath. Actively pressing the breath out from the body. Usually the exhale is effortless. We are recruiting bits of effort into this breath by way of engaging the stomach and by way of engaging the vocal cords to create that hollow sound. So let's try this maybe 3 to 5 more times. Chin down, inhaling into the nose. And now exhale, lips together as if you're fogging a mirror. Push that breath out. If you're not able to hear the breath, if the breath is not audible in some way, cup your hands over your ears. perhaps creating or insulating a space where we are able to better listen for the breath. This particular technique creates for us a biofeedback loop. We can hear the inhalation moving in through the nostrils. And as we exhale with that ha, that sound might become a little more apparent to us. The breath might be revealing to us any choppiness, any force, or any lack of power behind the breath as well. As you exhale, attempting to keep the breath audible and smooth. So we're attempting to eliminate any gaps or any choppiness in that exhale. Let's try just a few more. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhale, smooth, audible ha breath with that exhale. Now maybe just one more with that ujjayi breath, ujjayi energy. Now we could always keep this breath. We may find that that audible representation of the breath creates a lot of comfort. We may notice that that biofeedback loop helps us to continually monitor and maybe shift the effort that we invest into the exhale. So keep the breath if it's working for you. If you start to feel really dizzy or maybe even a little sick to your stomach, just let it go. Become aware of the parts of your body that may be working the hardest to maintain your breath today. And work is something that can be perceived in so many different ways. Maybe it's work to release tension in your stomach as you welcome the breath down into your belly. Or maybe it's work to empty the stomach and to slightly contract the ribs so as ridding the body of toxins and making space for your next restorative breath. Just noticing where is there an investment of energy and effort into your inhale or exhale. The effort might be even in expanding the side ribs, or maybe the effort is in fully filling the lungs from the belly through your ribs to your heart. On the exhale, the effort may be in relaxing your chest. It could be in relaxing the back ribs, the hips, and the low back. Subtly contracting the abdomen so that every bit of air, every bit of residual or stale energy leaves the body. Notice where there is effort. Notice where there is work. Becoming aware of those places in the body that are active in maintaining a smooth inhale and a smooth exhale. Wherever you are with your breath, we're taking a mudra today. If you take your palms up wherever you are, and maybe just pick your left or right hand, feeling the hand open, the palm is soft. Let's curl the index finger in to touch the tip of the thumb. This is known as Chin, C-I-N, Chin Mudra. It's a mudra promoting clarity, intelligence, intuition, and connection. Connection could be to the higher self, connection to universal or cosmic intelligence. So allowing this mudra to become for you whatever it is that you may benefit from, with a positive affirmation, positive reinforcement. Perhaps affirming, I have all that I need. I have more than enough. I am divinely protected and supported by the earth. Affirming that feeling of support. Notice the weight of your low back or hips into the earth. Not only do we allow this base of support to sink down into the earth, but we also become aware of how the earth rises up to meet that base of support, shaping itself to us, adapting to our bodies. With active awareness on this base of support. Whether you are seated or lying down, take a moment and maybe think back to a time where you last felt the safest, the most at ease, the most peace. Recollecting in the mind space, where were you? What time of day was it? What was the season? And maybe even considering who may have been with you, or were you alone? In the mind, simply recalling this time of great peace and great comfort. Recalling subtle details to reinforce that feeling of peace, security, and comfort. Now breathe in the reality, the feeling of that past experience. Breathe it in to experience it now. Holding on to the feeling, connecting it to this place, this space, and this time. Maybe even close your eyes and in the mind, begin to be aware of where you are right now, recollecting the color of the walls. In the mind, seeing where are you positioned wherever you are today, whatever room you are in, where are you in that space? Also, maybe coming to mind anyone who may be close in proximity in this space that would add to our peace, anyone who adds to our comfort. Bring awareness to the very tip of your nose, the inner ears, your upper lip, and the very middle of your bottom lip. Try softening all parts of the face at once. Holding on to this great sense of peace and relaxation. A sense of peace and relaxation we may have connected to the past, and now we embrace it in the present moment. Breathe in that sense of peace. Exhale from the throat. Relax the very middle of your bottom lip. As the middle of the bottom lip relaxes, the lips may separate just a tiny bit. As much as possible, practice inhaling into the nose, feeling the coolness of the air moving into your body through the nasal passages to the back of your throat, down into the chest. As we exhale, allowing the breath to rise up from the chest and to move out from the throat and the mouth. We may want to try curling the tongue up to touch the roof of our mouth. This could open the mouth just a little more, creating a more space between the lips, more relaxation in the jaw. Continuing to inhale through the nose, exhaling again, allowing that breath to rise up from your chest, moving out from the sides of your cheeks with the tongue curled up. We might feel the breath push against the tongue and then splitting to move out from the mouth through the pockets of the cheeks. Notice the temperature of the air when you inhale in through the nose. More likely than not, the air is cool compared to the air that leaves when you exhale. Just simply noticing that subtle difference in temperature as the air is heated by the body. Noticing the heat that moves out with the exhale. Perhaps witnessing the breath as bright gold, orange, or red light, representing energizing neural pathways. Sense the presence of warm sunlight, warm rays of sunlight bathing over your body now. As these warm rays of sunlight bathe over the body, they create almost a feeling of a hug, a little bit of constriction. As you inhale, perhaps sense your body expanding against those rays of sunlight, pressing out against that heat energy that surrounds you. Exhaling, completely letting go. On the inhale, as we expand, sensing a bit of resistance, a bit of energy that contracts in on us. Feeling that our skin and our body stretches and presses against that energy around us. As we exhale, the breath becomes more and more effortless as our lungs contract, tying into that contracting element of gold, warm sunlight around our bodies. Becoming aware of a subtle effort, a subtle resistance on the inhale, and no effort on the exhale. The voice has become silent, if the breath's voice is quiet. Let's simply encourage a little more sound, a little more presence from the breath, strengthening the contraction of the belly on the exhale, and maybe now closing the lips to create that ujjayi breath we started with. Inhaling in through the nose, exhaling from the throat as if you're fogging a mirror, keeping the lips together. Relaxing the tongue in your mouth. Exaggerate the exhale with ujjayi, squeezing and contracting your abdomen. Pause. Then, with one smooth, long effort, the inhalation is drawn into the body through the nose. Maybe pause at the top of the breath. Lips are together. Vocal cords are in the formation of a ha. Exhaling with your own ha breath. One more. From this place, we relax our jaw, move the eyebrows a little bit, maybe even let go of the mudra, letting go of Chen mudra, wiggling the fingers. From here to close, drawing our hands together at the heart or hands over the chest, feeling for stillness in the heart space, keeping all of that dynamic energy in your belly and ribs. Let's draw in a deep unifying breath together, then exhale from the throat for closing. From here, we can bow together to close. Namaste, everyone. Go enjoy your beautiful spring day.